Hi everyone, I'm Susan, here for our next Tuesday Shelf Talk. Today I'll be talking about C.K. McDonnell's The Stranger Times. This is a sci-fi fantasy book which we hold in regular print. There are dark forces at work in our world, and in Manchester in particular, and so thankfully The Stranger Times is on hand to report them. A weekly newspaper dedicated to the weird and the wonderful, but more often the weird, of modern life is the go-to publication for the unexplained and inexplicable. At least that's their pitch. The reality is rather less auspicious. The editor is drunken and foul-tempered, and his staff are a ragtag bunch of misfits. As for the assistant editor, well, that job's a revolving door, and it has just revolved to reveal Hannah Willis, who's got her own set of problems. Then tragedy strikes, and the Stranger Times is forced to do some serious, proper, actual investigative journalism. What they discover leads them to a shocking realisation. Some of the stories they previously dismissed as nonsense are in fact terrifyingly, gruesomely real. This book has some great characters who we get to explore in more or less detail as the story goes along. Each character has a very clear voice, which I really enjoyed. I could hear them talking in my head just based on the words and grammar that they used. The book is set in Manchester in the present day, although being a fantasy where the mundane characters discover the existence of an unknown magical side to society. There are frequent funny moments, and the overall tone is light, although there are tense and somewhat gritty moments as well. So there is some eldritch horror, although thankfully the book doesn't dwell on this and it quickly moves to lighter and sometimes ridiculous scenes. If you enjoy stories from Terry Brooks, Ben Aronovich or Daniel O'Malley, then you should give The Stranger Times a go. The author has also written under the name Keeve McDonald, so if you've enjoyed books by him in the past, then try this new one. So that's The Stranger Times by C.K. McDonnell. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next week for another Tuesday Shelf Talk. Bye!